This is the great one, the ultimate driving machine. And if you don't know what that means, you're excused. But if, when you see this car, you're seized with an uncontrollable urge to plant yourself behind the wheel and head for the wide open spaces, then we're talking to you. The great one is an idea on wheels. The idea that there's more to driving than just moving from place to place in isolated indifference. The great one is 400 cubic inches of glistening engine. The great one is a superb road-handling chassis. The great one is bucket seats, carpeting, and a walnut-styled instrument panel. The great one is Pontiac GTO for 1967. Isn't it time you decided to ride the wide-track winning streak? The great one is here.
Hey guys, here's just a quick look at the motor. I'm using the 22,000 rosin core solder to make my spark plug wires, and I painted them with the Sharpie pen. It worked out pretty well. And I got a few pictures of the interior bucket. You can see the wood grain instrument panel, the wood grain steering wheel, pretty good there. And I used a gunmetal gray metallic for my vinyl, and I did a gray carpet for my seats. And there's the Hurst shifter sitting right out there in the middle with the red trim. And there we go. Let's look at the interior, and then we got a couple shots here of the body and paintwork before everything went together. You see, there's the paint is on. Did the chrome with the Molotov pen. And here's kind of how the ride height's going to sit. I don't have the chat, just dry fitting it together before we do final assembly.
Hi guys, this is a special build for a friend, Kenny May at Mindless Model Works. He, along with myself, built the 67 GTO for the cancer awareness build, and he had a lot of trouble with his kit. And mine, kind of seeing the trouble he had, I was able to avoid a lot of the problems when I built mine, but not all of them. So between what issues he had and the ones that I found during the builds, which his video and my video are both on YouTube if you want to look them up, haven't seen them, I decided to build another one. This one we went with the candy purple, and once again I dropped it down on the ground. Used wheels and tires from the parts box, and decked out the engine compartment. I'm still not quite up to speed on the laying down candy, so it's not as smooth as I would like. It's got spots that are lighter and darker than others, but I'm getting better at it. I think candy is one of those things you just gotta do and learn to get it all exactly the way you want it. So, but that aside, I think it turned out pretty well. There's lots of still pictures here coming. I used the Molotov pen for the window frames, and since I was actually doing a candy for the like the GTO badges on the side here back, I was actually able to go back and polish off all the purple from just the very tops of those back to the silver base coat. And once you hit it with the tester's wet look clear, I had our chrome badges. Same thing on the ones on the back. The fender badges actually were covered up by the foil tape, and I didn't go back and redo those. Hopefully someone soon reissues this kit with an updated decal set, because that would be a decal. Should be a decal on there. Anyone doesn't know what it is, this is what it looks like, the one on the fender, which I actually got to for part of the display. That's an actual GTO logo. Ordered it from year one. So let's see, we can stop the video here for just a second, and I'm going to take it off the turntable so we can get in a little bit tighter. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Took it off the turntable and set it down so we can work with it a little bit better. I did a lot of work on the front end to get the front grill and fascia to fit, so the headlight buckets would fit up where they're supposed to. And then I did trim down the core support so the hood would close properly. And then let's see if we can get in here a little bit better. There we go. I added all the hoses and wires and spark plug wires. Actually 22,000 solder for my spark plug wires, and that worked out pretty good. And then I painted them with a Sharpie. We've got the ram air seal, induction seal on the engine, on top of the carburetor, and of course we did a little bit of purple, candy purple, on top of the air breather. And you can see here that that would fit inside there. And if you watched last time, I had a ton of trouble doing that. I've kind of figured that out now, how to do that. Added the tack, the hood tack to it. I'll swing things around here a little bit. See if we can get in here without too much difficulty. I'll lower you down a little bit here. It's a little dark in there, but I think you can see I might move the light a little bit. You can see inside the... There we go, that's a little better. On a real good angle I can get at it. To the dashboard, instrument cluster, with the wood seat, or the wood steering wheel. It's got the Hurst shifter in it. Try to take a look in from the other side. There's a Hurst shifter in there. The wood grain steering wheel. We did a kind of a gunmetal gray, silverish, metallic interior on this one. Gray carpeting. And zoom you back out there. Yeah, so that was those few issues, and it seemed to turn into a good model. Show you the underside here, hopefully without dropping the hood. Just did a basic wash and painted the frame rails. Nothing super exciting under there. Like I said, I dropped it down, drilled new holes for the suspension so that I could drop it all the way down on the ground. You can see we got it right down on the as far down as it could go. So this is my 67 GTO Kenny May build. My endless model works. And hope you enjoy the pictures at the end of the slideshow. I did a black wash in the grill just like on the other one. And we'll see you probably in the next year. Hopefully with a completed B58 Hustler. With work, I haven't had a chance to do much on it, but we're working on it. So, till then guys, we'll see you in the funny papers. Merry Christmas.